How do they ever call it Democrat logic? I don't understand with these people. They want to incite a race war or something like that, and actually, all the civil unrest in the world that you see all over the world is about what you're going to see out of them, and they're illiterate, ignorant, ignoramus, idiotic, stupid, idiot, liberal Democrat voting basis, how stupid and idiotic they actually call them logic or whatever, is not going to incite uh, normal thinking people into going out. And why would I? I'm normal. Why would I want to go in and cause a riot? I'm normal. I'm a normal person. Normal people don't do that. Normal people try to go about their day and their business the best that they can without causing any problems or not having to be affected by other people's bullshit. So here we are, a ton of baggage from these people, and they evidently hate America, and evidently they're still okay with defunding the military. I just wanted to show, I'm going to do the screen share and show this idiot. Classic Warfare is a video that I just did recently, December 23rd, so a couple of days ago, about a week ago. And it says, Classic Warfare in America, Obama commits to the Democrat pledge to ruin to ruin the military. That's what it says all the way. The complete sentence is military. So what I say on the video is he's gonna defund the military, which he's doing. He's trying to take away their commissary, and um, he's giving it all to refugees. There's talk that they're going to give these refugees permanent Social Security disability status. So they haven't even worked in our country, but yet they're going. That's what we work hard for over here, so that we can be taken advantage of and be ripped off and stripped of our resources. They want to talk about like America went around the world and did some chaotic shit to other people. We weren't butt pirates. We're fucking idiots. America did not go and strip no gold or silver or some shit like that out of some fucking other country. So go fuck yourself, okay? See this fucking asshole right here? Check this shit out. Oh my god. The worst of the worst right here. A fucking racist ginger. Amazing how dumb you are. And then he said, fuck the military anyway. They are a bunch of fucking criminals attacking Americans. So what I say to this dumb fucking idiot was, I said, they take orders from a Democrat right now. George Bush had them fighting our true enemies the entire time he was president. Would you like to take it up with me in one of my videos? Idiot. I'd really appreciate it. And other stuff that's going on here. I had somebody else come up and they're trying to be uh, a racist enemy, racist Indian or some crap like that. And I'm trying to see if I can bring that up here. This person right here. She wasn't the only one. There was another one that had it out for me too that I was sitting here talking about. I just tell this person right here. I said, you trying to start a race war or something? These guys are so idiotic that they don't care that we're living 100 years from or 200 years or way beyond where our past was behind us. Um, and we're not gonna get any further with these morons. So what's gonna give or take, because if if one of these videos out here, they're suggesting that Obama wants to end game for America and start a civil war. That's what it says right here in this one. It's Alex Jones' channel. I was always saying, well, like, if you pussies really think so, let's have a civil war then. Because I think you guys are all really, whenever it comes down to it, you guys need to hide behind a cop or need to hide behind somebody to get your punk pussy ass taken care of and get away from these other people that are normal acting people that you're going to make cause them to go vigilante on all your evil asses. If the police don't do their job, then it's the law for the people to have to step up to the plate and take care of that shit. And they want to. I'm talking about now daily. I'm thinking, well, we're partially corrupt. We're run by the mafia or something like that. What's wrong with Mexico? Mexico has a complete corrupt government. You know, they might not necessarily all be orchestrating with the cartel and everything from the very beginning, but all's that pushover socialist or whatever the hell you want to call that pushover shit to roll over for some drug lord to take over the scene. Um, Obviously, you've seen what that got Mexico, and not a sovereign nation. They're not a sovereign nation. You're not sovereign, and Obama's not sovereign. America's not sovereign if they're corrupt and they're controlled and puppeted by somebody else, and it's not truly some guy in the flesh in that body in there, or he's president that maintains that he wants to, in his mind, help Americans or help people. And Americans to us generally are all the people who ended up being alive and here today. So I know people want to try to do genealogy reports or whatever this and that. And I understand a lot of people have lost, a lot of us have lost our history from what we know. So we have no particular background like that. But I do. I have I have background enough that motivates me to want to focus on homeless people, on disease, on germs. I'm not a phobic either. I'll go around the nastiest people, the nastiest, stinkiest people. I might vomit and get sick, but still, I'm not too pussy or shy to not go around basically anybody. And what what is it that's gonna save um, the people? It is an honest person who looks at the homeless people and says, "All right, you're in a destitute situation. It's not going to get any better than what the Nazi police and Democrat Nazi government would be getting up to. Would be to hush, don't let anybody see you. Round up all these homeless people that have no home and kill them, you know, or whatever they want to socialize it and be like, well, we have to do something about this, Jim. It's Hillary Clinton talking to Jim Candidate, and then she's like, we have to do something about these homeless people. Let's give them shelter. Let's move all Republicans out of their homes, and then we'll move these homeless people in there. And the homeless people become responsible and Republican, not um, basically irresponsible. And that's a Democrat. Most irresponsible person. You tell me what Democrat politician or Democrat person in America today has any type of responsibility. Let's do a list then. You're going to show me responsibilities. Then let's make a list and be honest about it of all the shit you fuck up and all of the goofy ass nonsense horse shit that you do. You know, that's freaking nonsense. But it's that's what people's personal stuff is different than politics, but they want to bring all of their baggage, like Obama brings this freaking chaotic mess of baggage, that is hate of America in his head. I I can't see where any of them have any point of origin where they ever began or woke up one day or any time in their life ever said, hey, you know what? I'm going to help out humanity today. What can I do to help humanity? You know? I mean, you're talking to a person who is not not a dumb. I am not how dumb, okay? I'm truly not a racist ginger either. Um, I I always wanted to um, try to get I wanted to try to earn a Nobel Peace Prize. Where I come from, I'm basically taught principles, but I've been kind of, I don't know, treated like like I don't amount to anything. So my shit don't matter. It doesn't matter who I am, you know, or whatever. But honestly, this is more than 10 years ago. This is a long time ago. That I decided I wanted to try to win the Nobel Peace Prize in um, horticulture. Horticulture, because I work with plants. So I wanted to come up with a wide scale thing to get rid of germs, save the planet, um, help ensure the planet and people's survival. I don't care what race or where they come from. I care about all people. I just don't want to be, I got people telling me I'm a racist or I'm a prick or something like that. And yet you're cramming an ideological, warmongering, fundamental thing that wants to transform my country. I'm talking about Muslims. You want Muslims to come here, get complete appeasement, change the whole entire name of the game here in America, act like Muslims came here first or something like that. Muslims had no idea what the hell is going on aside from the Chinese. Was a completely different world altogether for those people, and I don't believe that at all. I think that they're trying to manipulate and change history when they're toying with that stuff. But anyways, so it's pretty quite the disappointing that Democrat voters are okay with defunding our military. People that were promised that they go to the military and then they'd be able to come out and get these benefits, and they're not necessarily in the service in the military, taking order, killing anybody, or doing anything, cause anybody any harm once they reach their benefit points when they're out of the service. So I don't see how anybody could rationally think that they're being rational about it and coming up with, oh my God, the worst of the worst. I'm the worst of the worst um, because I'm ginger and I wanted to save the planet. I wanted to grow a bunch of crops. I wanted to grow it enough to where I could sell it at sell my products at farmers market or flea market or something like that. And I wanted to grow enough to where I could share it with other people that I know. And I don't know anybody who's rich. I mean, I know a couple people that might be, but they're not who I hang out with or anything like that. About the um, closest person that I know of that I probably would have um, done something for me, and I think he's a very nice and kind person, politician, is Rick Scott. So, Rick Scott, I have to um, point out and say that there's a guy who takes his job serious and wants everybody to be happy. Have some place to go, work, or whatever people do. It's people have something to do. They feel good about themselves. Don't give them, you know, a bunch of crappy roles, but everybody has to do something. And with the amount of people here, there's enough people here to fill in every single jobs that's going on around here. But everything that these guys want to do is just to backfire. It's a complete backfire in our face, you know. But my my dream isn't. I'm not gonna give up on it. I'll give up on the Nobel Prize idea notion that I'd ever be able to get one of those in a million years, even if I fed um, hundreds of millions of people on the planet. I would give up on that before I would give up on my actual choice of life activity would be to teach people how to grow their own sharecrops. That's my point in my life. And I just want to say that this guy, he's a real sucker. He's a liar. Everything that he says, he gives people, feeds them a bunch of BS now. And it's just anything that's classical that could divide the country or make people start arguing with each other. But this is how stupid these people are. That one and that one. And I'm not necessarily disagreeing with him that Obama, Alex Jones, I watched some of him yesterday. Um, I'm just saying that the Civil War is is not gonna happen under this guy. Obama's not smart enough, and he's not charismatic enough. If a civil war did go down and happen, it would be right at the time when all of these pukes lost all of their seats in government, and then again, they don't have any balls. You think Obama's got some balls down there? I don't think so. Maybe if he was the Russian president, maybe if he was China's president, but I don't think so. He's not. This guy, he doesn't have his mind is warped, but it is not tough. He's not a tough guy. Here he is. Oh, I'm gonna, I'm gonna get you. That's Obama. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you right now. You better watch it. Yeah, I'm watching this and I'm laughing my ass off because basically this guy is not gonna be able to get all of his things accomplished the way that he thinks, and they will all be reversed. Do you want to hear my prediction? That's my prediction. I know a lot about different things. I talk about politics a lot, and they're all my opinions developed around that stuff. But if you want to hear one of my opinions, is I think the strongest material from this guy and Bill Clinton and other presidents are going to be history. As soon as Trump becomes president, he's going to focus on all of the bullshit. He's going to come out and he's going to tell us. This is going to be Trump. Trump is going to come out and tell the world what this guy has done, all of the crap that he's tried to pull, and they'll reverse it. So this guy will end up with no accomplishments. These people right here, idiots. And he's got 100 something, 192 subscribers. They're probably all himself. He probably made 192 accounts so that he could have 192 subscribers. But there are Democrat voters still okay with defending our military, want to incite a race war, a bunch of bigots sitting there talking, being racist, not getting anything accomplished. I don't know if I should have to take the time and worry about what's going on with these racist bigots' own personal life, what makes them so down on themselves in America so much, but you're not acting normal. And that Black Lives Matter crap is bullshit, and I'm going to I'm going to protest against that every chance that I get. I'm going to protest against your stupid Black Lives Matter movement, because really what it is it's about all of us. I'm not no politician. I wish I was. I really do, because because I would be such an asshole. I'm serious for uh, for the conservative movement, for the non-existing rhino movement. I would be such an asshole to the establishment if I was a senator, if I was uh, a, a statesman or something. I'm serious. I would give the government such a Ron Paul freaking ass. They would hate me, and I would love it. I would love it. I would be happy. I'd be so. Maybe that's what I should ought to try to pursue, because it sounds like that makes me a little bit happy, kind of feeling. But I'm for people's rights. I'm not for defunding our military. I'm not for taking hardworking people. That's what it amounts to. Hardworking people's retirements and their medical insurance now, and everything else that these people had, and they paid it for years, 30, 50 years. It's old people, seniors have been paying their own insurance, and now have Obama and the government defund them and take all of their insurances and everything all away from them. They're a bunch of liars. Um, so that's all I can say is I'm not for the status quo. I'm for the common person, and I think it's bullshit for people coming up with this attack uh, thing on me, listening to the propaganda like that. You know, one thing I want to point out before I go real quick on this. This is how stupid this is. This is what I'm saying right in here. This person right here, okay, a bunch of the military. Fuck the military anyway, okay. Yeah, let's say fuck the military, let's defund the military, let's get rid of the military. Oh my god, look. Oh, there's a Russian military. Oh, there's a Chinese military here. Oh my god, they're telling people you're gonna die unless you speak Chinese or Russian. Oh my god, look at that. They took over America because we didn't have a military. So it's pretty fucking stupid. Um, so what I'm pointing out here when I say this little tidbit of bullshit back to this asshole is I'm saying um, our military was just fighting a war against our true enemies, and now you have this guy trying to use them the best that he can against society and civilians. It sounds like a terrorist. It sounds like terrorist activity, what terrorists do. So um, that's it. Obama's a terrorist. He's with the terrorists. He's always been with the terrorists. So I don't see how a person like that could actually have any good intentions at all to do any good for the world. It's going to be a black, dark, evil, wicked, disgusting, no garden growing, gloomy world that we'll live in if these swines, any of them, any of the Democrats, take over. And the rhinos, I'm not so happy with or support either. So I would consider voting for a third party candidate if if that's all I had to vote for was, say, like Chris Christie or something like that. I wouldn't vote for him because he would strip the medical marijuana the best that he could. He would gut it out of America, and all those people have made so much progress. Now they've got recreational states. And when Bush was president, to get this, when Bush was president, I don't recall. Um, federal government going after people over marijuana, in particular when Bush was president. Um, Maybe they did, but you know what? I can recall something maybe in California, some horse shit going on down there, and I'm not sure exactly what what rules they were breaking, or you know why they had the federales on their ass like that at any point in time. But if you look at Oregon, Oregon was able to basically um, stay clear of being too much attacked by the federal government at that point. But I see the differences. See, now, if you don't, this is even more classic. This is their Democrat ideology. So they're going to use the federal government to enforce states and try and sue states and waste money how they want. It's just money the government has to pay. It's nothing to Obama. Don't come out of his pocket with all these lawsuits on him, lawsuits on the government, lawsuits from him, lawsuits from the government to another state, to Arizona. They have to protect their borders. They've got people coming in there at a high rate. They want to call us racist for not wanting to let these people in here, but they're just slaves when they come here. That's what they end up being. People's slaves. They don't come here necessarily to be able to live the good life. I wish that they could. I wish that they could also choose to live down there or up here. Mexican citizens from Mexico should ought to be able to have a citizen's passport, the type of way that they can enter into America, just being our neighbor and being Mexican and from Mexico and Canada. All the other people from anywhere else should have to um, register or whatever they have to do in order to come to places legitimately and legally. But this is completely um, uh, mind baffling to me. It's mind boggling. I don't know what else. I don't know what to say. Um, these people are they're not trying to help us all out as a country or a self. They're with these evil, demonic, dividing, wicked practices that only causes people to be upset and to ruin a normal day for people so they couldn't be happy, because that's really one of the pursuits that people need to be trying to achieve is happiness, right? um, I'm not cool with them uh, acting the way that they are, calling us a racist, for standing up against a warmongering piece of crap toad like Obama, and and then have Muslim refugees come here from a place that could have had democracy over there. At the same time that there isn't a single Muslim country in the world. Uh, Alan West did a report the other day on it, and he showed, because we've been talking about this, and he showed a list of all of these Islamic countries. These Muslims come and they try to take over your country, and they're full of propaganda, trying to pass off like you're bad, you're a bad for not for not joining their evil, sadistic, demonic cult that's completely demonic. You don't think that they're not demonic? I know something uh, that a lot of people don't know. Um, well, Empire State Building. Uh, this is. I'm gonna show you guys I can't cite the particular person that pointed this out to me. Show me this. This is the Rock of the Dome in Israel, right? And here is one of the walls, and it's biblical too. If this will say it, Satan's face found on the Dome of the Rock, a mosque that has been built on the site of the destroyed Temple of Solomon. Islam is satanic. It is. It truly is. So I just wanted to show. I don't want to get in any trouble by playing the video, but there's the devil's face right there. That's basically what I guess what the devil looks like. The devil looks like an ant, like an ant person or something like that. But that's it. It's him. Truly. Show you. I couldn't make this stuff up if I tried. And there it is. The devil's face. Oh, that's the preacher right there. That's the guy. Shh, stop, you guys. He's the one. He's the one that pointed this out to me from the beginning. I'm just trying to get an image up here before I go real quick. View image. Yeah, that's not exactly what I was looking for. The more that they share these these posts and pictures and whatnot, the more that it ends up being a very small picture. See, and that looks made me think like it was bigger, but I guess not. I don't know. You can look that stuff up for yourself. It's not hard.